Okay, have 15-minute and an hourly. Make sure you're not getting focused and sucked into the small time frames. Okay, let me delete these lines. Okay, sorry about that. I had to, Melissa had a question about a couple of the tickets that I wanted to get to before I forgot. I think I was done with 19, so 20. While reviewing Disc 8, I noticed for the first time you mentioned taking off 80%, leaving on 20%. It's difficult when trading less than 4 lots. After taking the course, I have a firm belief in the 8 and 2 principle. Opening my account with $3,000, I would be trading micro lots. Did I misunderstand something somewhere? Doesn't the 8 and 2 principle apply when trading micro lots? Yes, it does. And you can round it. Okay, so let me get my trusty calculator. So if you're trading, oh wait a minute, less than 4 lots. Well, let's say you were trading just 3 lots. Remember, you're taking the bulk off at the start, so you 80%, the 80%, 20%. Of course, it's not going to be exact, but it'd be 2 and then 1. Okay, so your first would take off 2 and then you'd leave 1. Now, if you're trading micro lots, it's going to be difficult to, it'll be impossible to make this any smaller. But let's say, for example, you're trading 3 mini. Remember, this is going to equal 30 micro. Now, see here, you can get to the 80-20 a lot easier. So if you're going to take off 80, that would be 24, leaving 6. Okay, so you see that? If you had 30 mini lots, that's going to equal 30 micro lots. 80% would be 24. 20%, of course, would leave 6. And of course, if these were regular lots, 3 regular lots would equal 30 mini lots, etc. Okay? Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about this next question, number 18. Talking about where do I start? Weekly, looking for a trend, going on to the next step, easy way to recognize a pattern. How should I set my buy stops, stop loss, and target? And I'm also going to be stopping through this regularly and taking notes because, this isn't the first time I've had this question. And, this is something we're going to be covering in great detail along with some practical exercises at the live event. And it's also, like I said, something I may wind up breaking out and putting up as a separate module onto the website. Okay, so where do I start? Well, the first thing that we want to do is we want to understand where is the trend. Okay, because the trend is showing us where the money is and where the money, more importantly, is going. Now, one of the things that the software will do is help you to look at some of the strength trends over time. But you can do this very easily with just your chart and your eyeballs. Okay, so we're looking at a weekly bar now. Okay. Now, I can go over here and see that there's a low bar here and see that there's a high here. Okay, so since 2001, I can see that the pound got up to, had moved, what is that number? Sorry, the formatting on that number is a little bit weird. Let me check this out. Okay, this number is off for some reason. So I'm not sure exactly what that number is. But anyway, you can see that the overall trend is up. Okay, so we want to see where the money is going. So the long term, we can see that the British pound is moving up against the dollar. And believe me, the pound used to be quite a bit higher. I think right around or before World War II, it was 4 pounds to the dollar. So down here at $2.